Thank you, Chairman Guthrie and Ranking Member Eshoo for holding this, and thanks to all the witnesses for still being here. I hope you had lunch before you came. I'm proud that innovators in the Hoosier State, such as Eli Lilly, are leading the charge to develop and manufacture critical drugs and therapeutics. The PDUFA was enacted in 1992 to help innovators such as Eli Lilly to receive faster approvals for their breakthrough medicines. While the PDUFA program has helped reduce the overall drug review times, there's still work to be done, as we've discussed today. Recently, there has been concerning trends regarding the efficiency of the program. While the administration's budget is calling for a bump in FDA funding to keep pace with innovation, there has been a recent decrease in FDA first-cycle approval rates, with an increasing number of CRLs being sent to sponsors. Dr. Cavazzoni, for rare diseases, small populations, and patient heterogeneity, that's word I'm over my pay grade, in disease progression and severity can make it very difficult to interpret trial data. Please talk about how FDA is working with stakeholders to develop artificial intelligence, machine learning tools, including digital twins and synthetic control arms, to advance our ability to accelerate rare disease drug development.
No, thank you for that question. We have seen an exponential increase in the number of applications that contain artificial intelligence elements, and we expect to see that even more. And one of the areas that we know is of great interest is this idea of in silico comparisons in real-world data sets and so on. So we're very interested in these applications. The 3 medical product centers recently issued a discussion paper on how we intend to work together to advance the use of, to make sure that the advance the use of artificial intelligence in medical product development. And we are really interested in continuing to work with sponsors when they present some new ideas.
Yeah, so just personally, this kind of interests me. So how are you going to validate the AI conclusion? Have you had conversations about that? Are you going to offset it against other AI?
These are discussions that we're having now. I'm happy to turn over to Dr. Shurin, since the Center of Excellence, really the nexus for Center of Excellence at FDA is at CDRH. But we are getting ready to evaluate the models that underpin sort of the algorithms. We are having discussions on how we're going to access them and so on.
So do you think you have the technical skills internally to be able to evaluate their models? Because that's big data, isn't it?
Yeah, we do have the technical skills in-house. And as I said, CDRH is really the hub, the center of excellence for the medical product centers. Where we need to do some work is when it comes to infrastructure. For instance, having enough space where to ingest all of these huge data sets and the ability to review them without making it more too cumbersome for sponsors and for us. So there is some work to be done when it comes to the infrastructure side. When it comes to the expertise to actually understand the algorithms, we're in good shape.
So is that internal infrastructure, data centers, or is that third-party?
It is a little bit of both. First, it's internal infrastructure. It may entail third parties. To give you an idea, it is extremely costly to acquire the high computing capabilities, the very fast computing capabilities to be able to review these algorithms and these AI models. And we are having discussions internally on how.
So if I may, I'm running out. Fascinating. Sure. Thanks. Great answers. But in the interim, what do you do with the AI information if you don't have the capability to analyze the data?
Well, in the interim, we're finding ways in the interim, but what we are also discussing is how are we going to upscale once more and more applications will contain the elements. So there's a component of the present and then getting ready for the future.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Now yield back.